Mr. President. Today, I want to talk about how important it is to have good swimming education. Yeah, education and safety. There you go. Since 2020, Dolphin U has taught more than 10,000 swim lessons, reached over 950 families, and brought water safety education to more than 25 communities and local schools throughout the dryland education programs. What I love most about Dolphin U is their mission. They plant themselves in the heart of communities with the passion to change the world. That's the kind of equity-driven work Los Angeles needs more of. Water safety is meant to uplift education, supervision, CPR training, and making sure every family, regardless of zip code, has access to the tools and resources to stay safe in and around the water. I encourage every family in CD10 and across Los Angeles to visit dolphinu.com. Enroll your children in the swim lessons and take advantage of the resources Dolphin U offers. These are actions that can save your child's life. To the entire Dolphin U family, thank you for showing up for our communities, and that's what water safety awareness is all about. As for me, I began teaching my kids water safety and to take the fear out of them at a very young age. They were not even walking yet. Some people don't have that kind of access, and that is really what Calvin does today. He makes sure that people have access and opportunity so that they feel safe in their communities. I know all of us have exciting pool experiences in their districts. Like in Councilwoman Rodriguez's district, I understand she has the largest pool in the country, and that's at Hanson Dam. Then my good friend, Councilmember Lee, just opened a brand new pool that he splashed into just last week, right? And so it's fun to be in the water, but it's also really important to know about safety. So let me give it up for Calvin. You can say a few words.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you to Councilwoman Hutt for the opportunity to speak. My name is Calvin Thomas II. I'm a founder and CEO, but more importantly, I'm a native Angelino from South Los Angeles. I learned how to swim at the YMCA on Century in Vermont at the age of 3 when my mother was working there and we received scholarships to learn how to swim. My brother, Reverend Frost, also learned how to swim, and we began swim team through club swimming at city parks as well as at Dorsey High School. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about drowning prevention. It's really important. We don't often think about the seriousness of it until we see it on the news or we read about it in the newspaper. But just this weekend, my mother and I were doing research, and we simply found quickly that there were 9 drownings that happened around the nation since June 1st. Every day, my swim instructors and I rev up our students' imagination through purposeful play. So today, I invite you to use your imaginations for a few seconds. Remember when you were a kid on the playground, basketballs are going, jump ropes are swinging, and all of your friends are yelling your name. You look through a gate and you see buses of children loading up, and you begin to count the buses, 1, 2, 3, until you get to 13. Now, what if I told you that 13 school buses full of children are the amount of children who drown every year in the United States? Wow. Would you want to help solve a social problem? Yes. That's why I started Dolphin U 6 years ago in my apartment. During the pandemic, I was courageous, and no one wants to give a 30-year-old $1 million to build a pool. So we started renting water from neighborhood hotels, gyms, and senior citizen communities to bring swim lessons to kids who look like every single one of us in this room. Our mission goes far beyond teaching kids how to swim from side to side of the pool. We teach water safety outside of the pool by introducing drowning prevention layers, having a water watcher, putting fences around your pool, and teaching your kids simple water safety rules. But our vision is simple, but it's very ambitious, to Drownproof LA. We're on a mission to teach 2,028 safer swimmers by summer 2028. And we're doing that through scholarships, partnerships with community partners, and nonprofits. And as we look forward to the future, we remain committed to expanding this impact and ensuring that every child gets an opportunity to learn how to swim. When we prioritize water safety education, we encourage swim lessons, we encourage water safety not just in the summertime. I know it's June and it's 80 degrees outside, but swimming's year-round. It's a routine sport that every child should learn because honestly, it's the only sport that will save their life. So again, I appreciate the opportunity and I hope that you put water safety into your communities today. Thank you.
Oh, that was great. Thank you so much.
Before you make the big presentation, Councilwoman, we got a few speakers on the queue, beginning with Councilmember Price.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. President. Councilwoman, thank you for bringing these heroes to us today. We know how important swimming is, especially during the summer. And I want to thank you, brothers, for dispelling the notion that black folks can't swim, because we do swim. So thank you for doing us proud. We know swimming is very important. I have in Expo Park, we've got the pool. We're excited about some renovations going to occur prior to the Olympics. But it's going to be another resource again for our community, for our youth. And so we just thank you for all you're doing, encouraging folks to swim, not be afraid of the water, to understand the importance of safety and having a good time. So thank you. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Councilmember Padilla.
Councilmember Hutt, thank you for this great presentation. I really enjoyed it. You know, it kind of made me have some flashbacks to my time when I was a youth program coordinator out in Pacoima. And, you know, I had the ability to move kids, right? Like for treats and whenever they did finish the program or whatnot. And I used to like taking them to the beach and also celebrating things at our local rec center. In fact, Monica Rodriguez's pool was one of the spots we would go to. But to my surprise, there was a sense of nervousness with the youth because they didn't know how to swim, and they also didn't have the appropriate gear to go to a beach or to a pool. You know, they say Mexicans go to the beach in their clothes, right? And that was exactly what ended up happening, and it made me realize that I did have to be more intentional about doing two things, right? Is making sure that they knew how to swim, and that they knew that our rec centers also offer that as an opportunity, but also figure out how to teach them that they can use public transit, you know, and eventually when they are drivers, you can access the beach, right? I don't know how youth go their whole life sometimes with never knowing the beaches that are in Los Angeles. So thank you for this work. It sounds like you're being very intentional for a social problem. And it's, I mean, this is Southern California. We are Los Angeles. People want to be able to enjoy, you know, water spaces. But if you come from a family where that wasn't the norm, there's definitely like a learning curve that we as leaders need to take on. So I appreciate the work, and I want to make sure I give you my card so you can work with my CBOs, because this is still very, very real for some of the communities in Los Angeles. Thank you for your work and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, council members. Councilmember Hutt.
Thank you, members, for sharing your personal stories about what swimming, what water safety means. A little known fact about myself is I swam on swim team at Westchester High School, and I gave it up because it was too cold at 6 in the morning in an outdoor pool when our coaches had sweats on and we were in that ice cold water, and I could have went to the Olympics maybe. I don't know. Just kidding. Okay. Not kidding about swim team, just the Olympics part. So I have certificate of recognition to Dolphin U Swim School, and it's signed by me and all members of City Council, just about how great this is and important it is. Many of our children, because of pandemic, they were inside, they suffer diabetes and obesity, something I call diabetes. So anything that can get them moving, get them to water safety, get them to find the fun in moving their bodies. So here you go.
Thank you. This is really cool.
And this one is for water safety. Awareness Month, since we proclaim this water safety awareness. So I believe, according to the comments, that all our members are going to talk about water safety. I know that Councilmember Lee really knows what it means to be safe in the water, and he'll be sharing that with others. So thank you very much. Want to hold this one?
Thank you so much, Councilmember Hutt. And congratulations to our honorees this morning. Mr. City Attorney, can you